I learn visually.
We prefer discussion rather than listening to lecture.
I like to solve problems.
We all learn differently.
Student-centered learning is about helping students to discover their own learning styles, to understand their motivation, and to acquire effective study skills that will be valuable throughout their lives. To put this approach into practice, lecturers or teachers act as facilitator to help students set achievable goals, encourage students to assess themselves and their peers, help them to work cooperatively in groups, and create organized and cohesive experiences. Learning is thus more a form of personal development as they construct their own learning. These are some of the benefits of applying student-centered learning: strengthening students' motivation, promoting peer communication, building a relationship between lecturer and student, and promoting discovery and active learning. UTM is focusing on 4 important strategies in student-centered learning practices. They are learning through demonstration, learning through discussion, cooperative learning, and inquiry-based learning. In learning through demonstration, students are set up to conceptualize learning materials more effectively as demonstrated by the lecturer. The following are the features of learning through demonstration. Lecturer starts with explanations of concepts and activities. Lecturer demonstrates the use of instruments such as laboratory apparatus or model. The students apply what has been demonstrated to them. The generic skills that could be instilled through this approach are working in group and professional etiquette. Benefits demonstration learning includes: utilize several senses. Students can see, hear, and possibly experience an actual event. Stimulate interest. Present ideas and concepts more clearly. Provide direct experiences. Reinforce learning. Promotes self-confidence. Allows attention to be focused on specific details rather than general theories. Cooperative learning involves a group of students working together on a laboratory or field project. It requires lecturer to structure cooperative interdependence among the group members. The following are the features of cooperative learning. Lecturer provides explanations of a topic and learning activities. The lecturer appoints different roles to each member in group. Lecturer picks a member from each group at random to explain the strategies the group has agreed to employ in completing their task. Lecturers constantly observe each group as they are discussing in group. Each group conducts group assessment on their performance based on the given criteria. Finally, the lecturer concludes the lesson. The generic skills that could be instilled from cooperative learning are working in group, communication, solving problem, leadership, and professional etiquette. Benefits cooperative learning includes: help students learn skills associated with working with others, negotiating tasks, taking responsibility, communicating clearly, supporting one another, developing positive solutions to problems that arise. Learning through discussion involves learning activities that encourage interaction both among the students and between students and lecturer. Although conflict arises from different views among the members, this could lead to new ideas and approaches. It requires collective efforts on hearing everyone's views and coming to an agreement. The following are the features of learning through discussion. Lecturer starts the explanations of the topic and learning activities. The students work in team, discussing their assignment, proving various ideas, and sharing information. The group appoints a leader or representative to present their discussions. Lecturer only facilitates the discussion through guidance on developing conclusions from the discussions. The generic skills that could be instilled from learning through discussions are similar with cooperative learning. Benefits discussion includes puts the burden of learning on the student and increases learner involvement, provides both learner and teacher immediate feedback, is useful for guiding learners to higher levels of thinking and inquiry, provides valuable clues about learner motivation and how to best facilitate learning, helps students identify and build on pre-existing knowledge. Inquiry-based learning is a constructivist approach. The students have ownership of their learning. It starts with exploration into a worthy question, issue, problem, or idea. It involves asking questions, gathering and analyzing information, generating solutions, making decisions, justifying conclusions, and taking action. Problem-based learning, or PBL, is a student-centered pedagogy in which students learn about a subject through the experience of problem solving. Students learn both thinking strategies and domain knowledge. The following are the features of problem-based learning. Lecturer starts explaining a subject content and learning activities or problems. The tasks are unstructured, diverse, and authentic. Authentic tasks reflect the nature of real problems because they are complex and ill-structured. Solving a problem requires students to understand obstacles and constraints. The students work as a team, generating and testing the hypothesis on what might work. The students present their solution to the class, explaining their methods as well as their answers. The generic skills that could be instilled from problem-based learning are critical thinking, self-directed learning, collaboration skills, and long-life learning. Benefits problem-based learning includes actively involves participants and stimulates peer group learning. Helps participants explore pre-existing knowledge and build on what they know. Facilitates exchange of ideas and awareness of mutual concerns. Promotes development of critical thinking skills. Develops leadership, teamwork, communication, and collaboration skills. Promotes higher level of thinking, application, synthesis, evaluation versus simple memorization. With case-based learning, students develop skills in analytical thinking, reflective judgment, and long-life learning by reading and discussing complex real-life scenarios. For example, this is a real scenario taking place in a secondary school. The lecturer will discuss issues arising with the school teacher, and the lecturer will bring the issues into her classroom for further discussion with her students. The following are the features of case-based learning. The lecturer provides authentic tasks based on a real phenomenon that requires the integration of specific theory or concept. The students work as a team and identify a strategic plan to solve the case, either single or multiple cases. The group present their solution in class and produced an investigative report on the case. At the end of class, the lecturer considers two important aspects: the students' self-evaluation and peer evaluations. Peer evaluation allows group members to provide feedback on each other's performance. The generic skills that could be instilled from case-based learning are solving problem, critical thinking, collaboration, and long life learning. Benefits case-based learning is similar with problem-based learning. Through project-based learning, students learn from experiences and take them into account and apply them to the world outside their classroom. Project-based learning promotes new learning habits, emphasizing creative thinking skills by allowing students to find that there are many ways to solve a problem. The following are the features for project-based learning. Lecturer provides students with authentic tasks that could integrate theory or concept. Students working as a group, the students plan the procedure to develop the product. The group present their product through presentation or exhibition. The group members are assessed by the lecturers based on their self-evaluation and peer evaluations. The generic skills that could be instilled from project-based learning are critical thinking, communication, collaboration, long life learning, and entrepreneur skills. Benefits project-based learning includes increased academic achievement, helps students to understand, apply, and retain information, building skills like critical thinking, communication, and collaboration, increased engagement and motivation in study.